How are you doing, dear friends of my YouTube channel, Learn Maths, Iga Inivali? As you saw last time, we were on integration. Here we're going to deal with integration. But last time we were on partial, we were on partial fraction, integrals. It was about the integral of rational function. Integration of rational functions. Integration of rational functions. Before starting, I want to show you and remind you that integration by partial fraction consists of two parts, of which one is, we know fx can be written as hx by gx. We're dealing with the power of hx power bigger or equal to that of gx. When hx power is bigger than gx power, we do a wrong division and continue with Lewis-Diagonal integration. Now, the next part is gx, which is hx by gx. When gx power is bigger than hx power, there are many things you can use. One of them is to use partial fraction integral. One is about partial fraction integration. The second one is about completing the squares, integration by completing the squares. Let's now start by integration by part. Start by in a partial fraction integral. The integral of f of x dx, where f of x is the ratio of hx and gx, is the integral of hx by gx dx. As we said, here we have only one condition. Condition here is that gx it can be expressed as a factor form of linear equations, i.e. gx can be seen as ax plus b You know this is linear into cx plus d into ex plus f and so on. Okay. Just remember the power of g is bigger than that of h. In this case, having the integral of hx by this ax plus b cx plus d and so on dx, this can be expressed as, because we can equate this to 0. When equating this to 0, we can get any value of x. That is why when we have stuff on the denominator where x value can be found, we write a capital letter A divided by this ax plus b dx plus another, because here we have another stuff that can be equal to 0 to get value of x. We have the integral of, here write uppercase letter b and write this cx plus d dx plus dash dash. Okay. The way you find uppercase letter value x, a, and b is to find b, to find a and b, we follow this property. We can use the so-called cover up. Cover up. Look. The cover up says we need to hide one, this or this. To find a, because the denominator of a is ax plus b, this a will be found by hiding this stuff. We hide this and consider the left. We are going to hide this. It will be the limit of hx by cx plus d, where x, because this was hidden, we need to find the value of x here. That will be minus b over a. This is how we find a. And b can be found because the denominator of b is this. We need to hide this, okay, and consider the remaining. It will be given by the limit of hx divided by, hiding this, you stay with this, ax plus b. And because this was hidden, we need the value of x that we need is 0. Okay, here x will be approaching minus d over c. Hope it's clear. We are going to deal with examples, guys. Okay, let's deal with examples. That's good. Hope it's looking clear. You need to tell me whether you are hearing my voices. Take them in comment. Let's have an example. Example 1. Example 1. Integrate. Let's have x divided by x squared minus x minus 2dx. Is it possible for us to factorize this denominator? I hope it's, because The factor form of x squared minus x minus 2 is x plus 1 into x minus 2. Here is the factor form of this. In other words, this integral x by x squared minus x minus 2 dx can be written as the integral. We are, instead of writing this, we are going to write this. Here is x divided by x plus 1 and x minus 2 dx. Simply, this is the integral because if a factor of this can be 0, we need to write it in this way. Here is a by x plus 1 dx plus the integral of b divided by x minus 2 dx. Now, the way you saw how to find the value of a and b is a is got by taking the limit by using the caveat. We are going to, because the denominator of a is this, is x plus 1, that's why we are going to hide this. And we are b having x by x minus 2. Here is x divided by x minus 2. And we need to equate this to 0 to find the value of x. X is approaching, taking this to 0, equating this to 0, the x value will be minus 1. That's why here x is approaching minus 1. So we are going to replace x by minus 1. This is minus 1 divided by minus 1 minus 2. Here is minus 1 by minus 3, that is 1 over 3. B value is given by the limit because the denominator of b is x minus 2. We need to hide this x minus 2. We stay with x by x plus 1. X by x plus 1. And here x is approaching. Hiding, we have hidden this. We are going to equate it to 0. That's why x minus 2 will be equal to 0 to find x. And x value will be 2. Okay. Is it 2? Yes. Okay. This is replace x by 2. This is 2 by 2 plus 1, and it's 2 over 3. The integral of x by x minus 1 into x plus 2. So is it x minus 1? No, it's x plus 1. Here is minus 2. The x is equal to the integral, half the value of a, that is 1 over 3, by x minus 1 plus 1, sorry, dx plus the integral of b value is 2 over 3 by x minus 2 dx. We need to take out these constants values out of the integral sign to have 1 over 3 times the integral of 1 over plus 1 dx plus 2 over 3 times the integral of 1 by x minus 2 dx. Because the differentiation of the denominator gives numerator, the integral will be the natural log of the denominator. Here, let me write it here. The integration is going to be x by x squared minus x minus 2 dx is going to be 1 over 3 times the natural log of this denominator. Here is x plus 1 plus 2 over 3 times the natural log of x minus 2, because the derivative of this x minus 2 will be 1. Here is x minus 2. Now we add the constant of integration. Hope you are getting one secret that makes a partial fraction integral easier. Let's continue with another example. The next one will be done by you. I will sum as your exercise. The next example is example 2. Example 2. We need to find the integral of x plus 3 by x squared minus 5x plus 4 dx. As you see, this denominator is reducible, means it can be factored into the product of two linear factors. Let's have it. X squared minus 5x plus 4 can be factored as x minus 1 times x minus 4. Here is the factor form of this. Okay? And the integral can be x power 3 divided by, instead of writing this x squared minus 5x plus 4, we need to write this x minus 1 and x minus 4. Here is x minus 1 times x minus 4 dx. Before these factors are really here, we are going to write it in this way, as you see. Here will be a divided by this x minus 1 dx plus the integral b divided by x minus 4 dx. Okay, the next thing is to find a value and b value by using the cover-up log method. Okay, by cover-up rule, a is going to be the limit. As I told you, the denominator of a is x minus 1. That's why it's going to be higher. We stay with x plus 3 by x minus 4. And x is approaching, because here the denominator is x minus 1. We need to equate it to 0 to find the x. X minus 1, which is 0, our x will be 1. That's why here x is approaching 1. So by replacing x by 1, we have 1 plus 3 divided by 1 minus 4. This is 4 by minus 3, and it's minus 4 over b value will be given by the limit. Because the denominator of b is x minus 4, we need to hide it here. We'll be staying hide it in this way. We stay with x plus 2 by x minus 1. Here is x plus 2 by x minus 1. And here x is approaching. Because we hide this, equate this to 0, x minus 4, which is equal to 0, and x will be. Here x is approaching 4. And this is, by replacing x by 4, here is 4 plus 2. By 4 minus 1, this is 6 by 12, and is 2. The integral will become x minus 3 by x minus 1 into x minus 4. The x will be equal to, replace a by minus 4, the integral of minus 4 over 3 divided by x minus 1 dx, plus the integral of 2 divided by x minus 4 dx. This is going to be, we need to take this constant out of the integral sign to have minus 4 times the integral of 1 by x minus 1 dx, plus take out 2 times the integral of 1 by x minus 4 dx. Because the derivative of x minus 1 is 1, we'll be having its integral will be the natural log of x minus 1. That's why it's minus 4 over 3 ln of x minus 1 plus 2, because the derivative of x minus 4 is this is 1. This will be a natural log of x minus 4 plus a constant of integration. Therefore, the given integral, which is that x plus 3 by x squared minus 5x plus 4 dx, is minus 4 over 3 times the natural log of x minus 1 plus 2 times the natural log of x minus 4. Here is minus 4 plus the constant of integration. I want to give you some exercise, guys. Okay. Milo. But here we made a mistake. Here 1 3. That's why here must be 3. Here is going to be 7. This is 7 over 3. Okay. Here must be 7 over 3. 7 over 3. 7 over 3. Here is 7 over 3. Thank you very much. Let's continue with another exercise. Exercise given by 158 power 8. The integral 1 is the integral 1 by x squared minus 4. X squared minus 4 dx. B is the integral of 2x plus 2 by x squared plus 2x plus 1 dx. The next is the integral of 8x plus 3 minus 16x plus 1 by x to the fourth power minus 8x squared plus 16 dx. D is about the integral 1 by x squared minus 1 dx. Let's continue with examples. E is about the integral of x by x squared plus 3x plus 2 dx. F, the integral of x minus 3 divided by minus x to 2 plus 2x dx. G is about the integral of x by x squared plus 2x plus 1 dx. H is about the integral of 3x by x squared minus 4x plus 4 dx. If any of these questions fails you, please let me know it. So I need to write a note here to end with this. Okay. If as fx is hx by gx, if gx contains ax plus b to the power of m, okay, the partial fraction will be the partial fraction will be of this form. Fx will be written as a by ax plus b at b by ax plus b for 2. Continue to any letter of your choice, any letter of your choice by ax plus b to the power of n. For example, that one will be occurring here because you have x squared plus 2x plus 1. Its factor form, this square x squared minus plus 2x plus 1. This is x plus 1 or 2. That's right. And the partial fraction of this will be a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 1 for 2. You continue to solve. Even for the last question, we'll be using this note. Let's have another note. Another note. Having a question of this kind, this does not follow the Kabbalah plan. You will follow the traditional way of partial fractions. Okay. The next note, let's call this note 1. The next note will be if gx, it will be if gx contains irreducible factors. If it contains irreducible factors, how do we deal with a question like that? If gx contains irreducible factors, I mean the factors in the case of ab squared plus bx, ax squared plus bx plus c, which cannot have Leo values of x when being solved to 0. This is my time now to read your comments. I've been reading them so that your questions may be answered. Okay. One example I wanted to talk about is it's what it is. Example here. Let's integrate 1 by x power 3 minus 1 into the x. Before doing this, I do want to remind you this property a power 3 minus b power 3. What is this? This is a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. Oh, that is clear. So here we have x power 3 minus 1. Remember, this one can be power 3 because its identity. It will change nothing when power 3. Its factor form is x minus 1 into x squared plus x times 1 plus 1. Here is the factor form. So the integral 1 by x power 3 minus 1 dx can be written as the integral 1 by x minus 1 into x squared plus x plus 1 dx. Okay, because x minus 1 can produce 0 when x is 1, the partial fraction is going to be a by x minus 1 dx plus. Do you think here we can get the value of x? I think not, because the discriminant delta will be 1 power 2, which is 1, minus 4 times 1 times 1. That is 1 minus 4, and that is minus 3. The square root of minus 3 is not real, it's complex. That's why this is an irreducible factors. We are dealing with irreducible factors. Here will be the integral It can be written in case as, because here we have a, we need to start from b, bx plus c, let me have c here, divided by x squared plus x plus 1 dx. Running up to your comments. To see whether here is having any problem. You can try those questions. Try the first one to see whether you can. To see whether you can. Okay. And this guy is from India. He's working for, he's foreign from India. Okay.
wowe ndashaka hariya ibintu byawe byahageze bashaka nko no gutwara baguze John yatangiye kubibaririza ntabyo abonye avuga na Pasi